Well, hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to review the Kral Jumbo High Cap. Now, when I first saw this rifle, I've got to admit, I looked at it in black and in camo. I initially wanted it in black because obviously it's quite tactical, and the black was completely out of stock. So I was left with the camo version. And I was umming and ahhing, and I was looking at the camo, and I thought, shall I, shan't I? I like traditional air weapons, air rifles, and I just didn't know whether I wanted the camo. Now, at the time, it was at a very good price. The price was below current retail when I purchased it from a really good supplier that I purchased a few of my rifles from. But I thought, you know what, at this price, I can't let it go. I'm going to have to take that gamble. So I ordered it, received it, I think within about 3-4 days. And when I got it and opened it up, I've got to admit, I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with this. The camo is perfect detail. If you have a look at it, the way that they have got this onto the steel is just crazy. And it's not your typical camo as you would associate with army camouflage, like, I don't know, pattern, whatever it is. But it is just like a forestry type camo. Really nice, really well finished off. And as I say, it turned out to be initially something that I was umming and ahhing, didn't know if I liked it, but fell in love with it when I received it. This one is in 177, and with this package it came with the hard case, 2 magazines, and it came with an additional bottle. So that's a 500cc bottle. The bottle is, I mean, the amount of shots, the shot count is ridiculous. I think I have fired in excess of about, over 200, maybe 250, and it is still firing on target every time. It's a non-regulated gun. It hits that target every time I'm firing. In fact, it's probably more than 250. I think it's more closer to the 300 mark. But yeah, so you get the 2 bottles, so you're getting 1,000 cc's of air. So if you go into a range or whatever it is you're doing outdoors, you know, you're getting, I would say, 600 odd shots worth. That's more than the tin's worth. So that's really, really, really good. So if I just start from the back, you've got the tactical stock there with the cheek riser on it, and you've got length of pull as well. As you can see, the length of pull's out at the moment. I've got, I'm a big bloke, so I need that extra length of pull. The stock is foldable, and it's really nice. You know, it's not, doesn't feel cheap. It's quite robust. As we come along, we've got the R15 type handle there, and that is really robust, and it's rubber or rubbery. So it's not cheap plastic, it's got a great feel to it, doesn't slip out your hands. You've got your safety there, you've got your SNF if you can see it. And then you've got your action, on the action you've got like a biathlon pull on it. So it's really nice. I mean, you know, what they put into this rifle. You've got the power adjuster just to the right of that, and I think it goes from sort of 7 foot-pounds to just under 12 foot-pound. You've got the manometer there, as you can see. The barrel is shrouded, so underneath that you've got, which I think is about a 15mm barrel. So between the barrel shroud is about 26mm, and there isn't anything within it. I've been toying with the idea of putting some additional baffling somehow around the barrel, so that it's not just a hollow, if you like. Obviously I've stuck one of my own silencers on the end, which really quietens it down. It's got a little bit of a bark, this, without silencer, so you know, if you're doing back garden firing, you really do need to silence it. What I've also done is probably, I'd say it's slightly pimped, so I've got some nice West Hunter scope mounts, and they are adjustable. You can get 20 MOA out of these pretty easy. The rail is 11 dovetail or 20 or 1920 Picatinny. So you know, you've got none of this, well, I need to get new scope mounts. You can use either or. But with the West Hunters, they're just brilliant for if you're doing distance shooting and you're running out of clicks. That 20 MOA that you get out of this is just perfect. I don't know why manufacturers at the moment do not add a 20 MOA rail standard to all of their rifles. You look on some sites, they're charging 120, 30 quid just for a 20 MOA rail. It's ridiculous. So manufacturers, please, you know, consider putting adjustable rails on your rifles to give people the freedom of being able to shoot long distances and not running out of clicks. Thank you. And yeah, so down the bottom there, what I've done is I've put a Kral bipod, foldable bipod. Really good actually. It's very sturdy. You know, I bought this for a tenner. I don't know how they can sell it for a tenner. It's very sturdy. It will keep that rifle stable. It can rise up its length again. So if you look at the feet, these will come out again about that much. So you can raise it higher. I also put another grip, Picatinny grip underneath here, because it just kind of, well, just sort of finished off the rifle, made it look a little bit different. So if you look at it in its entirety, as you can see, it looks really nice. And the gold West Hunter rails kind of just match the brass fitting there on the bottle. So, you know, it's just a little bit of sort of personal pimping for me in terms of pimp my ride, if you see what I mean. So yeah, and it's got a match grade trigger there, so you can adjust up, down, left and right, and I believe it's a 2-stage as well. So it's, and as I say, oh sorry, just want to mention the scope I've got on there is a Hawk, I think it's a 4-16. I can't remember if it's the Vantage or not. I picked that up on eBay some time ago, but it's a nice scope, scent as well, doesn't go off 0, and the whole thing, you know, put together is just really nice. As I say, it fires well. It literally, I've got one of those rabbit knockdown target things where you shoot the centre and then you reset it with the metal bit that's at the bottom, and you just point the rifle at it and fire, and it gets it every time. So it's a really, really nice rifle. As I say, going from not liking it to really loving it, I would advise anybody, if they want to add to their collection, if they want to get something that is not your traditional air rifle but is a little bit tactical, I would go for this, because what you get in the box is absolutely value for money. And I don't know of many manufacturers that do the 2 air bottles, and if they do, I'm sure they charge a huge amount of money for that privilege. But as I say, the price I got this for, I just couldn't let it up at the time. You probably won't get it at that price again. But yeah, I've really taken to it. Really, really nice air rifle. And I just thought, let me just share this with you guys, just so you can have a look. You don't see a lot of them on YouTube. There's a few, but you know, I just thought, let me just show this one off because it's slightly different to a lot of the others I've seen. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, You know, as long as you like these videos, I'll push them out. I'm new to this in terms of posting on YouTube, so there will be more videos that will be posted. And yeah, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See ya.